As you can tell, the window has been installed. We have nails on the left side and the right side, and also the top. At the bottom, what we did is that we only use 2 nails with the horseshoe shims to make sure that the actual window is going to drain. So that's the reason why we use the horseshoe shims, to make sure that the window is able to drain. So now we're going to install the self-adhesive membrane on the right side. You basically start on the top. Right there. And you have to bring it up whatever the size of your tape is. If it's 6 inches, then you have to bring it 6 inches up. If it's 4 inches, then you have to bring it at least 4 inches up. So then you just right there. This is going to get rolled. So to keep this video short, I'm just going to move to the other side and I will roll it. We're gonna do the same thing here. Gonna stick it here first. Bring it up about 3.5 inches. Okay, we're good. As straight as possible. You just have to peel it. This is the reason why you should use compatible material. You see how good it is as far as sticking to the material. So once again, we're gonna do the same thing with this. We're gonna roll it. Then what I like to do is that I like to install one of these first, and then the drip cup. This must be overlapping this tape for about 1 inch. Right there. Keep it as straight as possible. You have to roll it. Once you have this flashing done, what you have to do is that you're gonna cut a piece of drip cup and you're gonna install it on top. So we already cut it on this side. So I'm going to show you how to cut it on the other side. So what you do is that you measure it, and then you mark it with your snips over here at the edge. Once you mark it, as you can tell, there's a line right here. Can you see the line? So then you're gonna cut it about 1/2 inch farther than the line. Okay, once you cut it, then you're gonna mark it. Return it to the line, bring it down, and then cut it. And this is ready to be installed. You will need nails and a hammer. Okay? You will need nails and a hammer. I like to do only about four nails. One on the corner and as high as possible. Not that low because then you can damage it. So it has to be as low as possible. As high as possible. Okay? Once you have that, okay, once you have it, you install another piece, another layer. You have to roll it again. And then once you roll it, you can bring this down and staple it over there. Okay. Once you staple it, then you're gonna use the white tape. The white tape, the way you're gonna do this is you're gonna start here. Start right there. You cut it. The reason why I start here is because I want to return this. Just in case we have any driven rain, it doesn't go under the paper. Once you have that, you have to cut this piece right here. All of this has to be rolled, and then you put another piece on the other side. So as you can tell, we already installed this window. The top has been sealed with the drip cap and everything. We have the self-adhesive membrane on the right and self-adhesive membrane on the left. As I already explained you, do not do self-adhesive membrane under this. The reason why it's not recommended is because in the event of rain or water, it will stay there and actually creates damage. So you don't want that. That's the reason why we're doing this. This is being installed in a single way mode. Basically, you have your paper, your flex grab, and then your flange. So in the event of water, everything will go over and not under. Nothing is staying there. Everything is dripping. So you can tell we have this little gap there. In the event of some water behind the window, then we will have this gap. By the way, in the video I showed, it was showing the one of these shims on the other way, The three of them were in the right position and one was not, so we moved it prior to actually install the window. Now what we have to do, basically all of the exterior work has been finished. So now I'm gonna go to the inside, and then we're gonna seal the gap between the frame and the actual window. So let's go inside. This is a special type of foam for windows, so it doesn't bow the window, it doesn't bow anything. So here is where we actually going to do the foam. Okay, so we're gonna do the foam here, and we're also going to do the foam over here, and we're also going to do the foam on the top. So as you can tell, we have the second layer of paper here, and just to protect this gap right here for any water going down, we also seal this part right here. So I'm going to go inside and I'm going to show you the foam that we installed between the frame and the actual window. That's basically to make sure that we're not going to have any air leak into the house. So as you can tell, I already foamed this. Oops, it's right there. And the foam goes on the sides and the top. I just have to clean that to make sure that it's not going to drip, and that's it. That basically completes the window installation. At the bottom part, what you can do is that you can put a little bit of silicone in here, because the gap is just a little bit. You don't want foam actually filling the entire gap, so just a bit of silicone to prevent any water to go inside. That should do it. And yes, that's basically we complete with this the window installation. Thank you so much. This has been Jonathan, Munoz Plastering. If you have any stone, stucco issues, window issues, feel free to call us to 610-656-2461, or feel free to log on to our website at www.munozplastering.com. Thank you. Bye bye. We are working on this other window, and another thing that I would like to point out, as you can tell, we already prepared the opening for the window. So I already mentioned to you that you have to use the roller to make sure that the actual self-adhesive membrane, it will adhere to the substrate. If for any reason you don't have a roller, you can use your knife, the back of your knife, and actually and use it as a roller. One thing that you have to understand, and also you see a nail here. Sometimes the nails they are sticking out. Do not go over your knife where a nail is sticking out, otherwise you're gonna break the flashing. So basically what you have to do, I'm just gonna go up. What you have to do is you have to do this slowly. You see how it's adhering to the substrate? The back of your knife, you see? You don't have to push that hard, because if you push hard and you have a nail or something sticking out and a staple, you're gonna break the flashing. So you see how it looks here? So look. You see how it looks here? Here is a nail, so you have to be careful there. You have to be slowly, and you have to basically work around that nail or whatever it is, it's in a staple or something, to make sure you don't break the flashing. You see, there's a nail right here, there's a staple right here, so you just have to be careful there. Because if you push it harder and then rub it, you're gonna cut it. So you don't want that. See, right here, and that's it. That's what you can use in the event of not having a roller. You can use your knife. So you can tell this is 100% adhere. Right here, you see? Look. And it already adhered to the substrate without using the roller. So that's the other way you can do it. So basically, we're ready. We're ready to install the window here.